Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb, you're you, and this is Pharaoh. Still at Rostja. Look at that, we got no face on the pyramid. Or the pyramid, the Sphinx. Not a little facey. Now I could be wrong here, I've heard some stories about this Sphinx, that it was supposed to be... Originally it was a full lion statue. But then one of the pharaohs decided to reshape the lion's head in his own image instead. I think that's how the story goes, but I'm not sure if that's actually the case or not. I mean, as I said many times before, I am not really a historian. I'm certainly not a historian and not an Egyptologist. So what do I know, other than all those fancy stories you read in popular science magazines? That's one of them, I think. At least it isn't one of those ancient alien theories. Still, the pyramid, the Sphinx we know is, you know, lion's body, head of a pharaoh, no nose. I think the nose got chopped off, wasn't it? I think someone, it didn't just fall off, it was chopped off at some point. Isn't that how it goes? I don't remember. I've heard those things before at least, but yeah. Been a while. Been a while since I picked up popular magazines. Popular science magazines. You know this, you know, type. Is there no level between these two masons? I guess not. Oh well. Makes it easier for me, that's more plain stone to deliver and less limestone, and that's good news. All things considered. And our treasury is going up, that's also good news. Are we building more scaffolding for the Sphinx? I think so. At least I thought I saw a carpenter move up here. No, there's a mason. Never mind, they're cutting more stuffs there. There they go, choppy chop. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem, of course. We split the masons between those two structures. And the carpenters. It's okay, though. The monument is being finished. It's gonna take a little bit longer when they have divided attentions. Hopefully there's a carpenter on the way. The pyramid, I think that's him. I won't know for sure until he reaches this whole area though, because that's where he splits off. Oh well. Let's see, there's... Yeah, there we go, the last batch of stone for this layer of the pyramid is done. Now I need 1 billion masons. All the ones that couldn't work on the Sphinx. Here we go. As you can see, there are some bricks on the side of the Sphinx right now. So they're basically building up that layer. Got it out. I have no idea if they had to do that with the actual Sphinx, though. If they had to basically add stone, if you know what I mean. Or add a bit of structures. But they have to on this thing. Can I see that if I twist the image? There we go. More easy to see here. They're basically building up some brickworks here to make the other paw. All the scaffolding around the rump of the whole creature. Yeah, I think the Sphinx is going to be finished pretty quickly. It does take a fortune in wood though, all these scaffoldings do cost a lot of wood, but right now we can afford it. Even at 6,000 emmons now, we're rich. Heck, I might even start milking this city, that's something I hadn't expected. I could increase my salary and milk this city for money. But I think I'm gonna hold off on doing that for some time yet. more stone being brought up. I guess nothing is being done on the Sphinx because you don't have enough stonemasons. They're all on the pyramid now. That's the problem with the dividing the attention of your workforce. All these Nilometer predictions. Words. All these Nilometer predictions that don't matter at all to us because we do not farm the Nile, even though we do have floodplain. But for some reason we seem to have forgotten how to farm on this particular map. That's one of those weird things about this game. So, are we going to free up some masons to work on the Sphinx soon? Soonish. And that's why I really don't want to start an experiment, because while we have the workforce to clear the footprint fairly quickly, we don't have the number of stonemasons to speed up the actual construction of the darn thing. So I'll wait until we start on layer 10 on this pyramid, and I think that's the next one, right? 3, 6, 9... No, it would be layer 13, so that's 3 more layers, then we can... start the next pyramid. By then the Sphinx might be done too. I mean, you never know. I am woefully optimistic, I think. When it comes to how the speed of these monuments. Yeah, there we go. Now we have some masons to work on the Sphinx again. Look at them crawl around. Little ants climbing around the whole rock thing. Whole outcropping. What are these old lines though? Are those supposed to be ropes? On the side of the body here? There might be. You know, ropes to climb up so they can do the carving. There we go, look at that. Got the chunk done. The head is shaping up quite a bit now. It really is. If I flip the image again, I'll flip the viewpoint back to not that one. Well, it was that side I wanted to see anyways. You can see the rump. Oh, it's on a pedestal. All right. Oh, pedestal thing. I forgot that part. With his little chin beard and everything. That's what we see if we go recenter it. There we go. I mean, this is the Sphinx is really the first monument where you want to turn the map around so you can see all the facets of the darn thing. Pyramids, so glorious though they are, they kind of look the same from all sides, right? So as they're meant to be seen, they're meant to look the same from all sides. Well, with the exception of the temple complex bit in front, I suppose. But yeah, no more stonemasons until some are freed up from the pyramid construction site now. Anyways, I've been neglecting my city for a while. How's things going? 4% unemployment, that's fine. And all ratings are fine. Yeah, we don't really have any problems. What about the gods? They should be fine too, right? Sympathetic, congenial. I can throw another party. It's been 4 years. 48 long months. Would have been nice to have an auto party kind of thing. Time to throw a feast, folks. Just do it without me having to click the button. Of course, they still demand me for me paying it for it though, so... Speaking of, we're down to 3,000 debits again, so yeah. Or is that a 3 or an 8? Oh, me and my insanely poor eyes. Oh, it's an 8. Never mind, we're up to 8. I thought we were down to 3. This is probably these are the moments where I wish I did not use the widescreen patch. Because the numbers would probably be slightly bigger, so that I would be able to see them. Or on the other hand, the city image would be so small that, or so compacted, that I wouldn't really be able to enjoy this, you know, being able to see this much of the city. Oh no, you want food again. We do have that stockpile oddly enough, so this is gonna be fine. Enough game meat. Here you go. Enjoy, Pharaoh. Okay, I think once 1 or 2 stone deliveries have been made here, we should have excess stonemasons for the Sphinx again. What's going on the other side of the Sphinx there? Is that a scaffolding? Let's turn them up this way. Oh, right. It's what's it called? The, you know, the Pharaoh hat. The thing with the flaps and everything. I'm sure it has a unique name. I have no idea what it is, though. Pharaoh hat. That's what I'm going with. Here comes the stonemasons. And here we can see the whole brickworks in the other paw. Is that how they've actually made the Sphinx? Or they had to add brickworks? Curious now. A price increase. Oh no. No. Oh dear. Price increase on limestone. That is bad news, of course. On the bright side, we have imported a ton of limestone already, so hopefully it won't be too bad for us. There we go. They carved out another little chunk of the rump of the creature. Is that columns? On the plinth it's sitting on. Oh. Looks rather nice. What are you guys waiting for? They're just walking back and forth? Just walking back and forth. Oh, what's going on? We are getting a gift. Nice! Finally. There you go, 14 blocks of limestone. We're gonna need a lot more of those. Oh, please give those gifts, Pharaoh. This is level 10, right? So now we're building level 11. What are you building? The monument isn't all the way out there. That was weird. Anyways. Oh look, we got some paint on the darn thing now. And some other scaffolding. Cool. Gonna turn the view back to normal facing. Wanna see it from this side. Yeah, look at that. Some paint. Some more detailed carvings on the head. More carvings on the plinth that it sits on. It's looking nice. Let's see, what other types of monuments do we have in the base game of Pharaoh? I mean, the expansion of Cleopatra has a whole bunch of different wonders and things. But in the base game, you have the mastabas and you have the pyramids. And the Sphinx looks pretty unique. Then you have the sun temples. They are also, like the Sphinx, different as you spin the camera around. I don't think the sun temples appear until we hit the late kingdom, the new kingdom, isn't that what it's called? The old kingdom, the middle kingdom, and the new kingdom. Those are the 3 areas, right? Again, been a while. But this map is definitely the pinnacle of the old kingdom. I don't recall how many more maps are follow this one within the old kingdom campaign. But I think this is like close to the pinnacle, because then you're gonna have some bad years, I think, afterwards, and ultimately you're gonna have the collapse, and then you're gonna have the recovery phase in the Middle Kingdom campaign, which is more war-based, if I recall correctly. More war-based overall. That's how I remember it, at least. Then you have the New Kingdom, where they basically supplant Osiris for Ra, in a way, as the... or is it... No, they supplant Ra with Amun, or Amon. And they start to become more sun worshipping. I think it's something like that. I mean, we'll see eventually. I'm going by what I remember from playing this game 20 years ago, so... Those memories are not crystal clear, I'm afraid. You know, could they be? There are times I wonder how memory actually works. Because, well, the cells of your body, right? They do not last... I think the longest living cells in your body are nerve cells in the brain. They live 7 years. So, any memory that's older than 7 years has to be copied inside your brain. If you know what I mean. Because you're going to get a new... those nerve cells will be replaced. So how that happens purely biologically. How memories are copied. I wonder how that actually works. Or if you basically lose any thought that you haven't had in 7 years. Or memory. Either way, look at the Sphinx. We got another level. Oh, the paw is done too. Look at that. So smooth. It was all brickworks a moment ago. And... what's that down there? Beneath the beard. Is that like a piece of jewelry or something? Curious. But yeah, it looks like the Sphinx is almost done already. As long as we can pay for the timber imports, isn't it? The progress on this thing is pretty quick, actually. Nice. Wish I could zoom in now. Which of course I can by changing the screen resolution, but we're not going to do that. Again, the whole point of playing with a widescreen is to see the big picture. Not so much the details. I mean, of course, I could click on it and see exactly what they're doing, but yeah. They are now finishing and painting the Sphinx. So this might be the last dude. Nice. Well then, the Sphinx has a much quicker job than I thought. No, it's not quite done, right? You still have this little scaffolding. And we also need a carpenter on the monument, apparently. Hopefully one's gonna show up at some point. Are we at level 13? No. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, at level 12. Okay, next level. At the next level we can probably start the other pyramid. Then it's gonna be a race, kind of. You know what? I feel adventurous. This might will be a really bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Boom. Alright, that hunter has to go away. There we go. Yeah, so when I built this thing, it demanded that the square down on this corner was free. For whatever reason. But the actual entrance is still up there, just like all the other pyramids. Strange. Anyways, now our workforce is going to be slightly divided. Some of them are going to go fetch stone, others are going to go and clear this pyramid construction site. I mean, we have tons of work camps, so they should be able to divide themselves reasonably efficiently. See over time. So basically, this pyramid from the next level upwards is going to be the same pyramid as we're building right there, in terms of size. We're going double or nothing. And we're also waiting for someone to come and finish up the Sphinx here. Right. 100% complete. Oh, you need masons. Ah, okay. So mason has to come here and chop down the last scaffolding, apparently. That might take a while, because the masons are slightly busy. City, how are you doing? 0% unemployment. Oh, okay. It's time then, I suppose, to add a few more housings. We do have food, so it is okay to add dwellings out here. Yes, people that are actually going to be fed, I know. Rejoice, peasants. You're getting food. You ain't gonna get pottery, but you are gonna get food. Yeah, a few more. There we go. Once those are properly upgraded, this should be fine again. So I have not imported any of the granite yet. Need some granite. But I don't really, I'm not really in a hurry about that. Yeah, okay, so I might have been wrong in my prediction about the AI being smart enough to split up resources. It looks like all the workers are going to this pyramid site, rather than fetch stone. Whoops. So basically all three monuments are stalled, because of the divided attentions. So yeah. That's okay though. I could fix it by adding even more masons and more camps, of course, but at the rate this thing is going, it's going to be done pretty quickly. The foundation for the other pyramids, so I'm not that concerned about it. At this point we do have the money though to do shenanigans. I think it's time. My salary. How about I take a Pharaoh salary? It's gonna hurt my kingdom rating a fair bit, but I don't care. Yeah, I should have waited with building this monument. I should have. But so be it. It's gonna be done soon enough. Then our workers will start dividing themselves properly, I think. Because then our progress is going to be determined by the number of stonemasons. And of course access to stone, but I think we're going to have more than enough stone anyways. So I'm not really concerned about that. Gods, right, the gods. Let's check on them again. Amiable. He's still happy enough. There we go. Maybe I should try to import the granite. Let's see. Tell you to import granite. Yeah, 1/4. Let's might as well do that now. Let's see, where is the import? Granite import to not 17 blocks, I think 4 blocks is more than good enough. There we go, we have some unemployment again. You are not improving. Let's do some beautifications. More plazas. We can afford plazas now, so... Oh, we could do that earlier too, of course, but... We can certainly afford them now. And I think a few gardens. Right back here, for example. Back here. Alongside the pyramid. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Is it beautiful enough to make these upgrade? Apparently not. But now I can make more plazas, so... It's a fun thing about plazas. You can advance them 1 square at a time. As the local beauty intensifies. Beautification intensifies. What if I build a massive statue? Yeah, there we go, half again the... Yeah, Rob gave us a blessing. Half again the usual value is rather nice. There we go, a mini sphinx back there. There we go, now they're happy. Really happy. Sadly, the workers are still just flooding into the nearest site, which is this. Oh well. Regardless, it is time for a break. We'll continue this next time. Thank you for watching.